So welcome again to my channel. So if you're among those who have wished to have two operating systems running in one computer, maybe you're using one for work and another you're using for your programming purposes, then this video is for you. So that's where dual booting comes in that you have two operating systems running the same machine without necessarily affecting the original operating system which is running in the machine. So in this video we shall try to make it as simple as possible such that you don't miss out anything. Even if you're an absolute beginner, this video is for you. So in our previous video we installed Windows 10 on our machine, and so today we're going to install Linux alongside the Windows operating system. So as we did last time, I'm still using an HP machine, so which means we're going to press our our F9 to access the boot settings, F9 for HP. If you're using a Dell machine, F12, the procedure is the same. So since my machine is already on, all I'll have to do is to restart my machine. I'll just restart it. So as I restart it, I go to on my keyboard. As it is getting on, I begin pressing F9. So right there, it selects it brings me the boot menu. Let me make it quite clear. There we go. So then I select Legacy because I've chosen that as my boot mode on my machine, so I'm using Legacy. So I select that. So wait for it to load in a few seconds. There we go. And that's the display for our Linux operating system. Push it a bit up. Okay, so we can wait as it loads. There we go. You can press Ctrl+C to control that process because sometimes it can take long. So there we are. So we go ahead and choose the language, which is English, and then we come to install Ubuntu. I click on that, and then the keyboard layout, I prefer to use English, so English USA, which is this one. So then I come and say continue. Okay, so it's telling me, okay, why did I go there? Let me move back a bit. Let's just move back a bit slightly. We'll see what it was trying to say. The keyboard layout, that's okay. Continue. It says, do you have internet? I say I don't have internet. Yes, say continue. Okay. Then it requests us to install a normal installation. Maybe let me bring it a bit closer. Right there. You forgive me. Okay, there we go. So we choose normal installation and say continue. Okay. Okay. Then now our machine has detected the first operating system we installed, which was Windows 10. It's telling us this computer currently has Windows 10 on it. What would you like to do? Would you like to install Ubuntu alongside Windows 10? Or you want to erase the disk and install Ubuntu only? Or you want to do something else? So in this particular video, we're going to install Ubuntu alongside Windows 10. So you just come here and say, install now. That's all you have to do. So these other changes, accept them and say continue. So where you currently are located, currently we're in Kampala. So right here, Kampala, that's my capital city. Okay, then I say continue. Okay. So username, we shall say user, password, we shall say student. Okay, even this will be student. That's all. So just say continue after that. So all you have to do is to wait as it does the installation for you. It copies the files. So it's almost finishing copying the files. We can wait a bit. So when we talk about installing Linux alongside Windows, that's all about just a matter of having your Windows in your machine, and then we install it. And now usually for a dual boot, especially if you're installing Windows and Linux, it's always advisable to install Windows first, because Linux can easily detect Windows, unlike for the Windows machine. So it's always preferable that we install Linux first, then Windows first, then Linux can come in later. So that's one key point to note as we continue with this installation. Okay. Almost there, almost there. There we go, we're almost done. Can just wait a few minutes from here. So we're done. So the machine is requiring me to restart. I'll just click on restart right here. So I'm restarting the machine. There, it's requesting me to remove my boot media. I remove it, and then I press enter. So right there, right there, it has given us the alternatives for Ubuntu, Windows. So the alternatives are here. The upper one is Ubuntu, the down one here is Windows. So we shall choose Ubuntu, and that is it. So our Ubuntu right there is complete, so we can just wait for it to load. Right there, it's loading. So you can enter your password, and there we go. See, so you can click next here to, and then you're done. So this is Linux on our machine. At the same time, if we reset this machine again and we try to log in, we can still access our Windows machine. I say power off and then restart. Okay, so it will give us two alternatives. It will give us the alternative for Windows and the alternatives for Linux or Ubuntu in this case. So we can wait for it to come up. Come on. There we go. So right here I've chosen Windows 10. I'll click on enter, and right there, in a few minutes we shall be there. Oh, this is taking longer. So Windows has finished loading. It took a very brief time. So right there we have both operating systems running on the machine. We have Windows 10 and we have also Linux. So it's quite as simple as that. All you have to do is have all the tools required, and anyone can do this, even if you're an absolute beginner. Thanks for watching. Till next time as we make the other video. Till then.